Well, alright guys, today we got a video for you guys. We're gonna play some Once Human on the main PC here. I'm kinda curious to see if it actually stutters or does anything goofy. We've also got a Misty sitting here, and she's worried because she hears my stepdad's truck. She's like, what the fuck is that? But anyway, we're gonna do it at 4K, just like we did on that small form factor PC. Hope you can go back into your little cubby hole. But anyway, I would say it's about time for us to go hop on into this game. So let's start off just native here, maxed out at 4K. And we're gonna do a DX11 first, then we could do 12. We can at least change that on NVIDIA. Couldn't change it at all on AMD. I guess AMD just gets DX11. That's a little lame, but it is what it is. But let's go see how it does. All right, so here we go. Just game maxed out, 4K. And wow, we get lots of FPS. My 4070 Ti Super was getting like 70 to 80, sometimes 90 FPS, but mostly 70, 80. Mostly in the high 70s. This one's doing a lot better. Still had a little stutter there. So they both had a little stutter. I think they both had little ones while recording, but then they were like butter smooth once you stop. But yeah, we're definitely getting a lot more FPS here, but 4090 is quite a few up. I mean, you've got the 4080, you got the 4080 Super, and then you got the 4090. So that's like 3 tiers up. But I think you could legitimately, basically, yeah, no, you could. You could get 2 of the 4070 Ti Supers for the price of one 4090 at this point. Even the one I got, which was one of the cheaper ones, same price as the Founders. Now I see them going used on for like fucking $1,800. I'm like, why? What is going on? I don't need money, so I'm not going to sell mine to anybody on eBay or anything. But I just go, whoa, that's crazy. Usually I'm used to GPUs dropping in value, not increasing. Alright though, why don't we go ahead and move on along and put on DX12. So now we're going to do 4K maxed out again, but this time we're going to do it at DX12. And then after that we'll try DLSS on quality. And then after that we'll even try frame gen before moving on to camera. But alright, let's go see how it does in DX12. So here we go, now we got it on DX12. And yeah, even on this one, I feel like we're getting a little less FPS on DX12, just natively. But we do have the ability to use DLSS, so we'll have to see what we get on that. And we were inside for a lot of that video, too. But I think the other one was still getting like 115 to 120, wasn't it? Oh, got caught on a rock. Alright though, let's move on. So, alright, here we go. Base of 4K still, but now we're going to turn DLSS on to quality. So let's go have a look. We haven't turned frame gen on yet though. This is just DLSS quality. But why don't we get into the game? So here we go with DLSS. And yeah, this is probably the way to go. DX12 with DLSS. I'd say it actually looks a lot better. And you're getting more FPS than we were getting before. With just DX11, I'd say. Okay, I don't know if that hurts me or not. Alright, so what do we get? Alright, cool. That's pretty neat. Wasn't that Fester thing something I could use on my, like, home base? I think so. Anyway, though, why don't we now move on? Alright, so, we're still at a base of 4K, but now we have DLSS and frame gen on. So, now, we can go ahead, now that we've gotten to the bottom anyway, and I think it's time for us to get into the game and see how it does with both of these. Well, let's see how it does with frame gen on now. Definitely seems to help us get a little bit more FPS for sure. What else do we got here? Is that water? Yes.
no further. Stop. Please. Go no further.
Now let's get ourselves a little camera recorded gameplay here. Guess it's time to head back to the home thing over here. And hopefully I won't get eaten by a crocodile. I found crocodile eggs, and where there are eggs, there are crocodiles. Man, I sure went a well long way away from home, didn't I? Jeez. Ooh. That seems to be the smoothest on this PC so far. That's for sure. Now I wonder... Well, actually I think it was pretty damn smooth on the small form factor PC as well. But I still think this one's a hair smoother. But I'm curious if it's NVIDIA or if it's the combo of NVIDIA and Intel. Well, I guess we'll see when we get to the TV PC. And hopefully it'll have sound. That thing damn picks and chooses when it wants to have sound or not. If it had it my way, it would always have sound. Oh look, alligators. Or crocodiles, technically. Well, I knew there had to be some around here somewhere. Alright, what does it want me to do? And select cradle. Oh, there it is. What the heck? Let me do cradle. Can I not do cradle yet? No, well, let me choose it. What am I doing wrong? Alright, I wonder. Can I just use the freaking mouse and keyboard? How do I make that pop up? Can I combine the two? It's probably shift. No? B? No. Well, that's lame. Oh, was it tab? Yes. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, at least that works. But anyway, why don't we go wrap this video on up? Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Once Human on the main PC here. And so far, it definitely seemed to be the smoothest there. Now, I don't know if it's because of the Intel CPU and NVIDIA GPU combo, but I mean, the small form factor was pretty damn close in smoothness, but I think with the frame gen on, it had like small itty bitty little tiny frame time things, which you'd never notice without the little frame time graph up, but this one seemed like butter smooth the whole time. So I'm curious, how will the wild card do? The TV PC has a more powerful GPU, but a weaker, well, actually it's probably about equal in some games to the 9700X, but the 9700X is, you know, gonna be way faster in games where the Vcache doesn't help. And I think in a lot of games, even with the Vcache, I think it's right there on its toes, if not slightly faster. But still, the 4090 is a lot quicker than the 4070 Ti Super. But anyway, I'm still curious how that's gonna do, but that does it for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.